My name is Greg Ryan. I am the chairman of the Woodruff Veteran Memorial Project. I'm also a veteran myself. I served the United States Army Reserves from 1995 to 2004, during which my unit was deployed under orders for Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom. We were stationed in Fort Stewart, Georgia from 2002 to 2003, during which time we did a lot of support roles there with the 3rd Infantry Division, where we did a lot of base fortification. We loaded, unloaded vehicles from the ships. But the most honorable and humbling experience I had during that period of time was where my platoon was tasked out to put together memorial sites on a weekly basis. And if you think about that 2002 to 2003 period, that push into Fallujah in Iraq, we were losing a lot of soldiers on a weekly basis back then. And we would set up the battle crosses in the parade field right next to the PX there on Fort Stewart. And it was very honoring for me to be a part of setting such an amazing display up for these family members and fellow soldiers to come through and pay their respects to the following. But it was also incredibly humbling at the same time. When my unit returned back home in 2003, I remained back as I went through my medical holding battalion. And during that period, I was tasked out at the Maury Gym, the in and out processing center for the base, to work within the casualties department. And every day I would receive a list of soldiers that were lost. And it was my job to pull their mobilization packages and put together a packet to go forward for benefits. And again, incredibly humbling to see the number of our service members that were being lost on a daily basis over there. You know, these reasons, amongst my own family's personal military history, where I had a uncle, Bert Goodson, who was a tanker in World War II and Purple Heart recipient. My father was a naval Vietnam veteran myself, and then I also have two sons, just recently ETS, one out of the Marine Corps and the other one out of the Army, is why this project is so very important to me. And I think it's very important to our community as well. As you know, the city of Woodruff and its surrounding communities has such a rich military history, and it's a shame that a location such as ours doesn't have a Veterans Memorial. And that is our goal, is to put together a site that is respective and worthy of honoring all these men and women that are going to be serving in our armed forces. You know, it's sad that in a country that we benefit 365 days a year from the liberties and the freedoms afforded to us by the sacrifices made by our service members, they're only given 2 days a year to be honored and recognized for that service. And our goal is to create a site that will allow our community and the surrounding communities to come to 365 days a year to honor and respect all the sacrifices and the commitments made by our service members. Now, in order for us to do this, we're going to need some donations, right? So we're a 501c3 organization, and although the city of Woodruff has graciously donated the property that we're going to be using down here at McKinney Park to put their site and to keep the site there indefinitely, and has also agreed to help us with the cost of electricity and maintenance, the erection of the property and the ongoing maintenance, flag changes, that's on our organization. And our organization will only be able to do this through the generous donations from people such as yourself. So please, if you're as passionate about our service members as we are, if you have a history in your family of service members, or you just enjoy the liberties and freedoms provided to you by these men and women, please visit our Facebook page, our Give Butter site, or you can come down to 134 South Main here in the city of Woodruff to the Muse and make a donation. We take all donations, small, large, one-time donations, or continual repeat donation. Every penny, every dollar you give goes towards us putting this site together and recognizing and honoring the amazing work that these men and women have done for our community. And I just want to say, on the behalf of myself, my family, and our entire veterans community, thank you for your continued support.